Well, I'd like to introduce you to Lewis Townshend. Hiya, Lewis.
Hi, Darren.
Now, a couple of days ago, this was a very big surprise for you.
A very big surprise. I was overwhelmed when I first saw it. Totally unexpected, and just a wonderful thought my wife had for a retirement gift, and it still hasn't quite sunk in completely.
Well, Kerryn commissioned this early in the new year, and what she wanted was really an Italian scene reflected in your beautiful Bentley. What particular building is this? Where is this building?
This is in the piazza in Brescia, which is the start of the Miglia. It's a race, on road race between Brescia and Rome and back.
So we've reflected the start of the Miglia race. Now the challenge was I had to sneakily come around to your home and get some good photographs of the front of your Bentley. The biggest challenge for me was actually reflecting a scene that didn't really exist, but
right.
But here it is.
And you've done extremely well. And the fact that the way the shadow has formed on the edge of the radiator from this window is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Now, one little thing we did when Kerryn and I were out in your garage filming the front of it is the idea of reflecting some other cars. And right down the bottom here you can just see it. So we grabbed a couple of your vintage cars and I had her holding it up there just to get to see what the distorted look would look like, and they're quite stretched out, but they're just subtly down there.
They are very subtle. I didn't see them to start with. My eyes were looking at all this detail here.
Yes.
So they were pointed out to me, and it's just another aspect of the whole painting.
Now, one of the things that was the hardest decision for me to make was what colour to do the sky. Again, this was in your garage, and I suddenly thought I'd been to Italy just before COVID had kicked in, and I'd been to Florence and I'd seen these beautiful Renaissance paintings, and I thought, I know the skies are really quite colourful, how do they do them? So I researched that, and so like the old masters did, we get this kind of Renaissance looking Italian sky coming in there, because that was an important decision, because it then had to reflect through everything else that was coming through the painting.
And you've done that so well, because this is so typical of the Renaissance paintings. So typical, colours, everything.
And deserving, it's very regal.
Oh, yes it is.
And now, again, it was sort of a happy accident. I thought, well, now we've got these angelic wings of the Bentley flying through these beautiful Renaissance clouds.
Yeah, you sure have.
So there it is. It all came together very well. And I'm so pleased that you like it. I just wonder, will they like it? So I'm glad.
Love it, Darren. Really special.
Well, let's go meet the subject.
Shall we?
Your Bentley.
Why not? Why not?
All right. So here we are in front of the subject, the car. Now, tell us, what kind of model is the car, Lewis?
It's a 1938 4.25 litre Bentley MR series, which denotes that it is the overdrive model, and there was only about 105 of these cars with this engine produced.
What colour is it? Now, that's a big question for the artist at the time.
I call it blue, but the paint actually came out from a Mercedes-Benz colour chart, and it's one of their blues. But suited the car, I love it. It's got depth, and whether it's not a true Bentley colour, I don't care.
Now, we should have pointed it out. We actually put some of this Bentley touch-up paint on the painting.
I have been told that, and I have seen the evidence of that, and I think that's just another special aspect of the whole thing.
Don't want to use too much, you might tell me off for using others' paint. Fantastic, so I'm not in trouble then for nicking some of the touch-up paint?
No, not at all.
Well, you got it back in the painting.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's something.
And it's the bodywork on it, not that you can see it, is a French body, coach builder by the name of Frenet, and to me it's the most elegant body on any car of this era.
Now, I became very intimate with one special feature of this Bentley, and of course it's this area up here, the two decals, not one but two.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for letting me have a look at this Bentley. Is there any chance I can go for a ride?
Oh gosh, it's a little bit. Although it's blue sky, it's maybe a little bit cool. You'd need it.
It's all right. I've come equipped. I've got my jacket and I've got my Wallace scarf. I'm ready to go.
Good man. Let's do it.
Excellent. Bye. Wow. So where do you like to take the Bentley for drives?
Anywhere where it's not raining. It's a car that loves touring, so it's a matter of just getting out of the city boundary, getting out in the country, and just drive. One thing I do like is sealed roads. We'll come across roadworks, I accept that, but I don't purposely go on metal roads.
No. Yes, I must say, the classic vintage car sound, which is... It's nothing like that.
Nothing like that at all. And for a car that's 1938, it just goes so well.
Well, really enjoyed that, Lewis. Thank you so much for taking me for a ride.
An absolute pleasure. Thank you for, should we say, accepting the challenge from my wife and doing such a fantastic job. Unbelievable.
Oh, you're welcome, Lewis, and do enjoy your retirement as well. Wow, what a ride. Most enjoyable.